Alright, so a new zombie movie was added to Shudder called Virus-32, and it was very hopeful in the beginning because there's this 10-minute long one take that's going in one apartment, through another apartment, goes outside, gets like on a freaking
helicopter drone
a drone, and shoots this whole city, and you know, you can kind of see the zombie outbreak taking place slowly around, and this family's being set up, and you've got this incompetent mother who, you know, they're dealing with a trauma, and this has fucked her all up, so they're not really showing up for her family, especially her daughter, and she has a job where she's a security guard for a
like an abandoned gym?
Yeah, but it's like some parts of it are still operational because the water's still clean in some of the pools, but other places, like the roof's caving in.
I know, I don't really know.
But it's an athletic club.
Right.
And
like YMCA.
Yeah, but I don't know if the place is operational, or maybe in this country, like, that's up to code. Is that like those the ceiling's caving in, and there's water all over the floor, and there's electronics and whatever. Yeah, it's part of the exercise, man. You got to dodge. You got to dodge the
dodge the electric wires.
You got to dodge the hazards.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, roof's falling in. Jump back. Handspring.
I lost so much weight, man. You should go to this club.
Yeah. Mostly shitting from anxiety and PTSD. So I lost a lot of weight. I also have cancer.
Oh my God.
From the asbestos and the stress.
I stress.
I was gonna try to blend those too. The Astrastra. The
Asbestos.
Oh wait, the asbestos. What am I saying? Asbestra? Asbestra.
It sounds like a medication.
I think that was the first iteration, and then I tried to add it to what I already put, right?
Yeah.
Like I'd already combined the words, and then I took that combined word and then tried to recombine it with stress.
Yeah.
Whatever happened there, I don't know. This film is fucking stupid, and let me tell you why. Kaylee was not really looking forward to this review because she knows that she's going to take a back seat, and she's probably not going to say much. What did you think about the movie? Don't care. Listen. Okay. What?
Well, I thought it was fine. I wasn't in love with the movie. I don't want to rewatch it ever again. But I love zombies, and I mean, overall, I was like, okay, there's some interesting things that they're trying to do, and I like some of those concepts, and I like, just some of the things that happen, but I'll let you talk more about why it's a horrible movie.
No, it's not a horrible movie. Okay. Like she said, they're trying new things, right? Like 5 years ago or so, they were releasing all sorts of unique spins on the zombie subgenre, a genre in which a lot of people thought was like, dead, right? But then somebody came and made it undead and brought it back. They made all sorts of really interesting perspectives, whether it was The Cured, or it was the Cargo, or it was The Stains the Sands Red, or there's 100. I can give you a fucking, a laundry list of titles. Ravenous, doesn't matter. But they're giving you all these different unique takes on the genre, reinventing it, breaking it down. And I was really enjoying that. And anytime a movie tries to do something unique and takes a different spin on the genre. So this absolutely is trying to rip off 28 Days Later down to the music. This was as bad as Offerings as far as the music goes. The music, there is a musical cue in this when she's running from a fast zombie that has like infected with the rage virus. And I thought it was the music from 28 Days Later. I was like, is this actually the song, or is this a ripoff of the song? And the more I listened to it, I was like, it's a little different. It's Vanilla Ice, dun 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 dun. Fucking different. Okay, it's the last dun. No, you're done. Okay, this movie's done because the concept is all of which she figures out from two examples in science. If all you have is two examples of something, and what do they call that? They have a specific term for that. It's all the different examples, but they have a name for that.
Like the control groups or variables?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something like
I'm not
that.
a scientist.
I know the term. I can't think of it right now. It doesn't matter. But anyway, let's stay on track here. It just irritates me. So she comes up with this idea. She figures this out, that these zombies, once they attack, I guess they don't have to kill. They just have to attack for an extended period of time and get some of their rage out. And then they have specifically 32 seconds. Hence the title, Virus-32. Get the title now? 32 is the amount of seconds that the zombies will stop and stay there, like 32 seconds they get once it attacks. Now, it doesn't have to kill because people aren't killed sometimes, and they stop for 32 seconds. So this is a completely arbitrary number that irritates the fuck out of me. Because as I said, she looks at footage of people. This is kind of a spoiler, but not really, because that's the fucking point of the movie. 32 is the point. 32 seconds, right? So she looks at two different examples. She has security footage. She sees that one person stands still, and for some reason, she decides to time it, right? But here's the thing. It's real convenient. At the top, there's a timestamp, and it just so happens to be going to 32 seconds, nothing else. It's zeroed out up until that attack happens. How the fuck did she manage that? How's the time code 000 as soon as the attack stops and he stands still, and then you see it running and she pauses it and it's 32 seconds up in that corner?
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
It doesn't.
The time code would be the length of the footage.
Right.
Unless the footage stopped or started the second the zombie stopped, but you look up and there's the time code going, and it's 32 seconds on the dot. And it's not like 1 minute, 32 seconds, or she does some math and it's 32 seconds. It just says 32 seconds. Right. It's purely for convenience, so that the audience can be like, oh, 32. No. So they stop for 32 seconds. So how to fix this problem? Make it a number between something and something. Have the character say, oh shit, they stopped for a period of time from which I saw. I already told this to Kaylee last night. You have them look. She looks at 8 examples, not 2, because 2's not enough. Because it just so happens, it's a fucking coincidence. It's a fucking coincidence that it's 32 seconds. Let me tell you that right now. If one stopped for 32 seconds and the next one stopped for 32 seconds, that's a fucking coincidence. Okay? That's 2 examples. That's not enough data to go off of to put your fucking life on the line. So there are actually points in the movie where she's has a stopwatch basically, and she's all right, 32 seconds, and they're walking through slow as fuck. If you have 32 seconds to get through a horde of zombies that are just standing stationary, because they all attack at the exact same time. At the exact same time. Every one of them. It's a fucking corridor of zombies. And they all attack something at the exact same time at completely different places. Bullshit. Bullshit. One attacked here, then the other one would have attacked here, then they would have been on them all at different times, right? So every one of them would have been on their own 32-second cycle, right? This zombie, this zombie, this zombie, this zombie. They would not every one of them attacks at the exact same time. It's just not fucking happening. It's not fucking happening. So if one zombie attacked, and then every zombie in the fucking world all stopped for 30 seconds. Maybe, right? If you want to do that. But it should have been I've noticed that these zombies, they stop moving for about 30 seconds to a minute. The shortest amount of time I've seen them do is about 30 seconds. The longest I've seen is a minute. So you have at least 30 seconds. I've never seen one. I've watched 100 videos now. And now I know I'm going to put my life on the line saying I know for sure that they stop for at least 30 seconds. 32 specifically, fuck you. Because I thought for sure at the end of the movie, we were going to have some kind of symbolism, some metaphor, something that was attached to something that happened. Because something happens to her in the movie that I was like, they're going to find out that this took 32 seconds. There's going to be a reason why 32 is such a prominent number within this film. No. No, the fuck it isn't. It's just 32. So why is it 32 seconds? Why is it not 30? Why is it 32 specifically? What the fuck did they come up with this number? 30? A minute? 32? Fuck you. There's no way. What disease are you aware of? What illness? What anything? Because this isn't fucking magic, right? This is a virus.
Right.
What virus has a, like, atomic clock in it that specifically reacts to a, like, oh, once this happens, you have 32 seconds before this happens? That is not a thing. That is not a thing. And it's irritating to me while I was watching it, because it's not only just that. I don't like character decisions. I don't like this and I don't like that. But the way that they apply this 32-second thing pisses me off. Because as I said, they're trying to walk through a fucking hallway, taking their slow-ass time, and they're also relying on that every single one of them attack something at the exact same second, so they all have 32 seconds. It's asinine. It's asinine. And it's trying to reinvent the subgenre by giving this unique spin to it. No. This is the kind of stuff that irritates me. It's like, think. That's all I ask. That's all I've ever asked when it comes to writers, when it comes to directors, when it comes to fucking people who are on the set. I don't give a fuck if you're the fucking person that's serving the food. I don't care if you're the fucking boom mic operator. I don't care if you're the fucking gaffer. I don't give a fuck who you are on the set. Even if you're just visiting. Even if you're just someone who walks on the set and is just like, oh, I'm here to meet my fucking husband or my boyfriend or my fuck, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You walk around, you think 32 seconds? Can you make that make sense to me? No. This is stupid. You need to change it. You need to change it. I would do that. If I walked on set and I read the script and I was watching that scene, I'd be like, why is she walking through this corridor? What's happening here? 32 seconds. 32 seconds for all of them? For every fucking one of them? They're all on the same clock? Why? How? Explain it to me. We need to change this. We need to change this. This doesn't make any sense. Virus 30 through 60.
30 through 60.
Yeah. You have a 30 seconds to a minute. Ish. It should be 30-ish.
30.
Virus 30-ish. Fuck! It makes no sense, man.
So,
and when you watch this movie, you're gonna fucking don't watch this fucking movie. But if you do fucking watch this movie, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. You're gonna be 32 seconds? Bullshit. 32 seconds, that's not fucking long. I should have watched this movie before I shut it off.
Oh my gosh.
After I found out that's what it was, 32 seconds later, I should have shut the movie off.
But you didn't.
You were fine with it. I wasn't. I was angry. I was angry the whole fucking movie. I kept making these comments throughout the whole film. How does this make any sense? How does this make any fucking sense? And I'm being a stick in the mud. I was ragging on somebody earlier for being a stick in the mud for the movie that we went and saw Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I was like, oh, you're fucking boring. You're no fun. And I'm being no fun right now, but I don't give a fuck.
Totally different movie. And what I was going to say is this concept that zombies would have some kind of, like, time when they're incapacitated or they can't move, following, like, when they feed
Their
or whatever.
bloodlust is quenched for the moment.
Sure.
And they're docile. I'm fine with
That's
that.
what I was gonna
32
say.
seconds, fuck you.
But I agree with you. That 32 seconds is not explained. There's no reason why it needs to be that. I don't know why it was chosen. But if it had been 30 to 60-ish, it would have been...
If they
there would have
would
been
have...
a lot more you could do with it as
If
well.
they would have made it connected to something within the film, and then I could have been like, oh, okay, so this is just like a metaphor for her life and what she experienced in her past with her trauma, and this is more like in her head, or it's like, symbolism. Fine. And I can take it like that. But to make it nothing, to make it legitimately arbitrary...
Right.
And the fact that she figures it, that's what I think angered me the most, was how she figured it out. Mm. Why the fuck would anyone specifically time it like that other than like a rounded time? 32 seconds is a coincidence. I already mentioned this. She should have said, like, you have around 30 seconds.
Sure.
I've noticed that it's around 30 seconds. I'm going to need more data. I'm going to check. And then if you had 15, 20 in a row.
Sure.
That were 32 seconds on the dot, I'd be like, okay, that's proof. Like, I get it. It's 32 seconds. I don't know how the fuck it's 32 seconds. That makes no sense. But I'm seeing that, I'm trying to come up with the fucking...
that science term again?
No, not the science term. The Sherlock Holmes. Like,
you can deduce
yeah.
that...
like whatever is left, most probable is has to be the truth. Once you've eliminated all rational things, whatever it is, I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm an idiot. I don't even know how to read.
That's true.
But I do know I'm not stupid enough to make a movie like this. Okay, I would be smart enough to not make a movie where zombies stand still for 32 seconds.
And not explain the 32 seconds.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I forgot about this. We were done reviewing.
I know.
And then she was like, well, what about Virus-32? And I was like...
I said, what about Virus-36? And you were like...
See, it can be any number. I'm done. Fuck, man. This fucking video should have been 32 seconds long.
We can redo it.
We can redo it? Just, no, don't watch it. The end. Then just sit here like, for 30 seconds, because every 2 seconds. Yeah. We're done. Bye.
Bye.